guys, welcome back to K&A's Family Homestead. Today I am in the kitchen. My wife is at work and the kiddos that are actually upstairs watching their cartoons. And right now I'm gonna do like a little prep for myself. My wife doesn't like fish, the smell of fish and everything like that. So this would be like the best time to actually do this. It's going to be a seafood salad. In my culture, is very popular, and it's going to have codfish, salted codfish, and verduras. These verduras are actually vegetables. They're roots, similar to potatoes, and they're very, very healthy for you. So what we have is batata, which is almost like a sweet potato. Tastes so good. Then we have Yautia, which is another root that's also good for you. Now, my grandfather lived to be 102 years old, and this was his diet. This was his like main diet. You know, it was very hard for him to digest. So this is something, it was easy to mash and be able to feed it to him. But it was so good for him. I mean, it was good for his body, good for, you know, and he lasts for so long just eating this. And this is very popular in Puerto Rico. So I'm going to let you know, I'm going to give you all the description of what it is. And hopefully you guys try it. If you like seafood, fish, really not seafood, fish, same difference. But if you like fish and, you know, in the mix that I'm going to put into it, I suggest you try it and let me know how it is. Again, it's a famous dish from Puerto Rico. So I am going to get to it. I'm going to let you know this is going to take a long process because I am boiling it. The only thing I'm adding is salt. So with that being said, let me get started because it's gonna take me a little bit. Alright guys, so again, show you everything. We have green plantains. This is optional, but I'm gonna add green plantains. We have the batata, what I was telling you about. Similar to sweet potato. Awesome. I can eat this all day. And the Yautia is another you know, root. It's good. And so just the mix with this with the batata is so good, and the green bananas. The yellow onions is good. This combination, everything here is like so good for you, and then when you taste it, it has like different flavors to it that just brings it out. Green pepper is optional. Jalapeno pepper is optional. I love spice, so I'm definitely gonna throw some jalapenos in there and green peppers. And like I was saying, the dry codfish, the salted dry codfish. So all this here, I'm gonna peel it, you know, peel everything here, chop it up squares. I am going to boil everything here, but of course the peppers and the onions, everything else I'll boil, and then I'm gonna boil the fish. Now the fish I'm gonna clean off because I have so much salt. I'll clean off the salt as much as I can, and then I will go ahead and boil it. And I will boil this. This will be the longest I will boil, just to make sure I get all that salt removed from it. And then I will drain it. And then when I drain it, that's when I'll go ahead and mix everything all together and add olive oil. So let me go ahead and start the process. thing, because it's a salad, seafood salad, you can't have a salad without tomatoes. Alright guys, so we got 3 pots here boiling. One is going to be for my codfish, the other one's going to be for my green plantains and my Yautia, and the other one's going to be for my batata. I don't want to mix the batata with the other ones, because they give off like a starchy taste, and these batatas are very good just boiled as is. All I'm going to add is a little bit of salt. It's to your preference, and then I'm just gonna boil the codfish just to get the remaining of the salt off of that. So I am going to start throw my batata in here. Now I'm not gonna put too much salt because the fish alone is going to give some salt, so I don't want to overdo it. I'm going to go ahead and grab the green bananas and the Yautia, and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a little salt in there as well. I'm using Himalayan salt. It's very good for you. We use that here a lot. Then we're going to put our codfish. Rinsed it out real good. Took out all the salt out, and now I'm just going to boil it. Now this is the longest part of it all. After I boil it, just like potatoes, you don't want to over boil them, because then they get, mushy, and yeah, so just boil them to enough where when you poke them with a fork, and you pull it out, they slide right off. Once they start sliding off your fork, they're done. That's why I cut them up in cubes, so they can boil a lot faster and be done a lot sooner. Again, this is a seafood salad. So this is usually done and cooled down, so it can be more on the cool side. After it cools down, then that's when you add your peppers, your onions, tomatoes, and we also add avocado, which is all good for you. And then you mix it up, throw some olive oil on it, and that's that. But let me go ahead and boil this here, and I'll get back to you with the final touch. Alright guys, so I added the avocado, which I diced it up, and I am going to add shrimp. Can't have a seafood salad without a secondary seafood. So the shrimp and the codfish will be my seafood. Now, you can add just about any kind of seafood you want, whether lobster, crab, whatever it is. Here is pre-cooked, so it's already all set. I'm just gonna dice them up a little bit. And here I got everything already diced. Once I'm done with this here, I am going to mix them all up together. Mix the fish all up together. And then I'm gonna add the verduras to it after. Don't really want to mix up the verduras, the roots, with it. You know, I don't want to make it all mushy and stuff like that. So first I'll mix this up, and then I will add the roots. So after you go ahead and you mix all your, your salads, and whatever seafood you want, then you go ahead and you throw the roots on top of that. You add some olive oil, which I have about a little less than a half a cup of olive oil to put on top. Usually you put some cilantro, salt, a little bit of pepper, not too much salt. Salt is already in there with the fish that we're gonna add, but you can continue as your taste. So I just added all the roots in there all together. Now here I add a little bit of olive oil. It's about a little less than a half a cup. I will add, let me see, some pepper. I don't have any cilantro. I actually used the last of it last week, and I never got to get a chance to get some more. Now give it a good mix. And there you have it, guys. Seafood salad. Very healthy for you. So much proteins. There you go. Alright, guys. I forgot to add my codfish. So, there you go. I just put everything back together, mixed the codfish in, and now we have our delicious seafood salad. Guys, thank you for the patience. And I hope you guys do try this recipe. It is awesome. And till next time,